Okay, picking right up from where we left off on the first half of this video. We're going to go straight in. We're going to convert these target files that we just added the alpha to DDS. So we're going to right click on it. We're going to open it with the image tool. If you don't have image tool, look at the original tutorial, the printed version. It's available on our forum, and it'll tell you where to get image tool. And we're going to go in and open. We're going to open all of our target files. Get them all opened up here. So that way we're ready to go. Okay, with Winglet, save as. The quick and easy way to do this is left click one time on Winglet Targa and just change the extension from TGA to DDS. And that's it. File, save as, and do this for all of them. Just make sure you're using the right one, because I have done that before. If you're confused because this blocks it, just move it down, and that's the one you're working on, wing left. Because sometimes they can get mixed up. Austrian, wing right. I think Arnold Schwarzenegger was from Austria, wasn't he? Yeah. It's a good paint job. John Tavendale did a great job on this. Just want to give a shout out to my bro. Pratt & Whitney. Belly. DDS. Done. So now we've created DDS files for all of our daytime textures. We're going to leave the targets in just for now, just in case we spot any errors when we look at it in the sim. I recommend doing that. What you're going to do now, you're going to add it to your aircraft config. Already had from the last tutorial. It's already been added here. Key areas you want to pay attention to in Flight Simulator 10. You want to make sure and add the word winglet here if it's not already behind B76300ER. Doesn't have to be exactly behind there, but just somewhere. Because if you have an Austrian Airlines paint that's non-winglet installed on the non-winglet 763, you're going to get an error message when Flight Sim opens saying there's duplicate file names. It'll still work. You just got to hit OK, but it's going to be a nuisance. I believe the newest version of the Repaint configuration thing manager takes care of that issue. So you shouldn't have to worry about that, but just when you're going in to edit your config, just double check and make sure the word winglet is in there if you're painting a winglet. If you're not painting a winglet, just disregard everything I just said. Sim, that is the name of your air file. Model, it's calling for the Pratt & Whitney winglet model. It's here. It's good. The Pratt & Whitney 0, I've heard some people in the forums asking what that is. That is a United Airlines. It was made specific for United Airlines because they had that metal strip that was on the belly of the aircraft. And what that does is it allows the textures to wrap around. You won't ever use that unless you're painting United. So there you go. Anyways, panel should be blank because panel does not have a dot and anything after it. Sound, same thing. Texture, our texture folder is texture.os, so we need to have the OS there. ATC ID, that is your tail number, registration number, whatever you want to call it. That goes there. ATC airline is the call sign of the aircraft when it's flying through air traffic control. And last but not least, right here, UI variation. That is the how it will be found within the selection menu. So it'll be under Austrian, and it'll be listed under the winglets here. So just put your whatever you put here, I always put here. It makes it easy. So we're going to save that, close it, and we're good to go there. Now what we're going to do is go back in our Austrian paint job. This is the default thumbnail if you copied it from the X-House livery. what we're going to do is we're going to change that to our Austrian. I've already gone in and opened up the sim, looked at the paint job, make sure it looked good, and it does. Yes, it does. And taken a screenshot of it. So the screenshot's been made. I resized it to 400 by 200, did a little trimming here and there to make it fit, and I came up with this. Hang on, my computer has freaked out on me. There it goes. Okay, I lied. This is the screenshot that John posted in the forum, and I just cheated and copied and trimmed it down. So there's my new thumbnail. So I'm going to copy that over to here, drop it, and I'm going to replace the original. So now we have an Austrian thumbnail. Go to the media folder inside your 763 winglet. Near the bottom, you're going to see a thing that says temp preview image. This is the image that is found inside. Let me get that size down here. That's what's going to be when you're making your installer. That's what that is. That is a 400 wide by 300 pixel image. So when you're making yours, I keep mine pretty well the same. That way there's a little bit of continuity and people can tell if it's an actual level D member that painted it or somebody else. So with all that done, we can go back in because I've already checked them and everything looks good. We can get rid of our Targa files that we used because we don't want them to be in the final package. We don't have to redo our night textures because they're already done because we just converted it straight from 9 over to 10. And what we're going to do now is we're going to open our Repaint Manager. I have Windows Vista, sorry, I have to allow stuff to happen. We're going to prepare an upload. We're going to select Austrian. Down here, all files checked will be packaged. Make sure there's a check mark next to all the files. Some of them, for some reason, won't. Usually the winglets, but this one was the wing left and right. So make sure there's a check mark next to everything because we want everything to be included. We're going to change the preview here. Go back to that media folder, remember? That temp image. I'm going to open it. So there we go. That'll be shown when you go to install this paint. And we're done. We're going to package this paint up. It says you're about to create a new repaint package for Austrian aircraft. Do you wish to continue? Yes, we do. And you'll notice over here, it created an uploads folder. Okay. So in the uploads folder, there is our new LDX file. Started as a LDS, now it's an LDX, and it is a native Flight Simulator 10 paint job. Complete with new textures, new alpha textures and everything. And I will put a post up in the forum showing how it looks. But there it is. So now you know how to convert a plane over from 9 to 10. There's not a whole lot to it. It's really easy, especially if someone has gone through and made these for you. Otherwise, you'd have to... Another way to do it, if you don't want to do that, like I said, you just watch the first video. There's two versions. There's the easy way and the hard way. The easy way is just converting it straight over. And you can package it the same way I packaged it here. But now you've seen it, and I hope to see more Flight Simulator 10 paints from all the eager painters out there. And forum will soon have, like I said, the new paint kit, which will include the cargo and these new alpha textures. But by the time you watch this video, those will be available on the forum. So enjoy, and it's been fun, and hope to make future tutorials for you guys.